I know everyone talks about cream products in the summertime, how to get that glow, giving you that like dewy, healthy look, but they're not for everybody. I wanted to show you how to do like that wet look, the dew, the glossiness, with just using your normal kind of foundation products and powders. I kept my hair wet because I thought it went with the vibe, and plus I was just too lazy to dry it. But if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Because we're going to be putting on a lot of radiant products, I'm going to be putting on a mattifying fluid just because I am oilier in the T-zone. Now you can take any type of illuminating primer or kind of a BB cream that has some illumination mixed in, and I'm going to be using the Marcelle Golden Glow. I believe there's only one shade of this, and I'm pale and it works for me, so I don't think it would work very well for deeper skins. So I'm just going to apply this all over using a sponge, because a sponge tends to give a nice hydrated look. Now that that's all blended in, I'm just going to take some concealer and go in some of the areas that need it still and under my eyes. And I'm just going to use a lighter concealer under the under eyes as well. So I just did a little bit of baking under my eyes using the Smashbox palette. But the key to this look is really the illuminating powders that we're going to use. So this is the Physicians Formula Super BB powder. And I'm using the shade Light and Medium, and this is a Beauty Balm powder, whatever that means. But it does have kind of sparkles in it, so this is going to give us that glow that we are looking for. Because it's a powder, it's going to help absorb some oil, rather than this just being like an all kind of cream look that we don't set at all. So it is good for oily skin, but you might look shinier right away because you're not using any like mattifying powders. So this is really if you want kind of like a healthy, radiant type look, but you know that creams would just totally melt off your face. And I just take this smaller e.l.f. brush to do my nose. Really helps get in the creases there. It's good for the eyelids as well. This type of powder also not too great for the pores. I can definitely see my large pores, but that's okay because we're going for that natural dewy-ish look. The next step here is bronzing, and you can use a bronzer that has some kind of sheen to it if you want. I'm not going to do that because I think it'll just be a little bit of a overload for me in particular. But yeah, we're just going to bronze the forehead. And because this is more of a summer look, we're going to do the points that would actually get hit by the sun. So like your nose, cheeks, and chin. You can almost do more of the middle of your forehead too. But I don't want to do it too much because I do have a 5 head, so I'd like to concentrate a bit more on here to make it look that it might be a little bit smaller. Everyone knows, like, there's only so many optical illusions that can help something this big, so. I also get my ears because I do have some self-tan and like my ears don't match. Yeah, so you want it all to be kind of seamless. It's also good if you're not super confident about your match to bring the bronzer down your neck and make sure you get the very back of your neck as well. Also just priming my lids real quick. Continuing on with the dewy theme, I'm just going to use a blush that has a bit of a sheen to it, and this is NYX Soft Spoken. I might really regret this later today when I look like a glazed donut, but for now, we're rolling with it. I'm not going to try to bring it too close to here because this is where my pores are very large. But if we keep it a little bit further back on the cheek. And this is one of those really like naked blushes that don't really show up. Easiest eye look is to just take the same bronzer you used, put it through the crease. Gives the eyes a little something something. Now to take this to the next level, you really need a highlighter that has a metallic look, like that wet finish to it. And I really like the Master Chrome line from the drugstore. These are from Maybelline. Because they have just that like buttery soft texture to them. So I think I'm just going to go really golden today and use Molten Gold. See that healthy, dewy glow we have now? A little bit on the upper lip. I'm not going to do the nose because I feel like the nose is supposed to look like it's got some sun to it and it doesn't need any shaping to it. But this is also going to be our lid color. And you want to keep the eye very soft, so I'm just going to do a little bit of pencil. A waterproof pencil like at the upper lash line. Not going to take it all the way in, don't want to close the off of the eye, just give it a little bit of definition. See, just that, just a little bit. If you want this to look really natural, go for a kind of a light coat of mascara. Waterproof is good for the summertime. I'll probably go all out with mascara because I like it, but yeah, I will do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I also did my brows. I would not recommend a brow this strong. I actually completely lost the only brow pencil I have. And I just realized I don't even have a spoolie tool anymore because I threw it out because usually my brow pencil always has one at the end. So I have a very bold brow. But I would recommend like a light and wispy brow to go with this look. Now a gloss will work perfectly fine for this look, or even kind of a sheer lipstick, like one of these Revlon Colorstays, or Revlon Color Burst lip butters. You can see how reflective and pretty that is. But since my face color and the products I put on top of it are a lot darker, I find that I'll get kind of a white line around my lips. So I do like to line them, and I'm going to do more of a structured lip look, but I'm going to show you how to make it look like Lush. So we're going to overline a bit. And I'm going to line the inner corners. Now we're just going to take a bit of a lighter lipstick and put it in the middle. And kind of blend those two together. But my favorite part of this look is using kind of a metallic gloss. This is Luxe Gloss in the shade Whisper by Marcelle. And it has got just a very... I'll show you the color just in case you don't have Marcelle where you live, because I'm pretty sure it's just a Canadian brand. But just see how reflective it is. So like all the other reflective products on our face, I'm going to put this just in the center, because this is going to be our highlighting product. And just below the Cupid's bow area. And there you have it. Now, if you feel like this is getting a little bit out of control, feel free to take a bit of translucent powder and go back over some areas in the T-zone where you think it's just like a bit too dewy. Like for me, this looks a bit too dewy right here. Well, that was a lot. And I'm just going to set with a setting spray. This is the Keep It Perfect Makeup Fixing Spray by Essence, and this isn't going to mattify this. It's just going to make it look fresh. And we can't forget that collarbone glow up. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. It's glossy, it's glowy. I'm gonna look terrible in a few hours, probably. But this is how you can get that cream look without using the creams. Thanks so much for watching. I want you to remember, don't just make up your face, make up your mind too, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.